gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
That's just got to be... a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
What is up? They'll go play action here with Williams. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it, and this is a great example here why.
What is up? Williams to throw on 2nd down. Pass complete. Luther Burden. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
What is it on? Here we go. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
At their own 35-yard line.
The play fake, here's Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Neighbors in motion. On second down, Dart. He's going to air this one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first two drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it happen.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. On the return, it's Moore. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
22-yard line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 7.
Throwing is Williams. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got room past the 35. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Tony Adams there on the stop.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
What is that?
Look for that. It's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. The incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Really good discipline by the defender. So he was the read of that RPO. So if he plays the run, it's a pass. If he plays the pass, it's a run. But he knew exactly what was coming. He kind of drew that pass, and he was there to make the play.
What is that?
Throw it again. It's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard.
What is that?
They'll try to run. 1st down and more inside the 25. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Right back to him on 1st down. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
What is that? Tom Gilly!
To throw, it's Williams. This one caught at the 4. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
What is up?
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bears are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, Dart. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
To the air on second down. Dart. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up. Now a shotgun. It's Dart. That's complete. Bryce Ford-Wheaton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play out of the G-men. 32 yards.
48-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
A play fake. Now Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more is Dart. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, break. Let's go.
Neighbors in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. From the 24 now, here's second down and 3.
Here we go. 72.
They'll stick with him again. Open space inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 10-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. Look at the big guy rumble. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bears. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kicking team off for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bears will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready to run. Here we go. We got
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Williams to throw on second down. Out to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set up fourth down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
The Bears call out their field goal team. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. They send the tight end in motion. On play action, it is Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
On second down, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Williams to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the ball at their 15-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got the tight end Mayer. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the
Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Dart gonna throw it again. That's gonna be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's gonna force 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Throwing again, Dart. His throw left side is complete. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
A 50-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Giants are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one taken at the 7. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, Snap that slippery ball one more time. Throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
In punt formation for the Bears.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action here with Dart. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this 2nd half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the 3rd quarter?
He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they're gonna have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 47 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Ready to look. There's Butler. Slam left. Slam left.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Keelan's forward for maybe a yard. Tony Adams there on the stop.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8. shotgun. It's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chicago. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterbacks.
And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. down catcher this year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead.
Giants 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10. To throw is Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws. I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball. And now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
To the air again goes Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
To the air once more is Dart. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this defense up to The task there, gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The Giants sending out their punter, and he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. On the toss, they'll run. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. A pickup there of 13. First down, Chicago.
Mike, you want to convert on third down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker. Whether it's out catching passes like he's used to, or working as a runner instead.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll stay on the ground. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bears first down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
The ball comes out. And no turnover here. Once the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And that is incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Dart. Finding his tight end there. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Ready, up.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th.
Ready, up.
Now a give up the middle, and he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with ETA. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one in the win column for the Bears. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions